A red birthmark appeared on the girl's face. Only when she practiced Tai Chi would the birthmark temporarily fade, but Tai Chi was passed down only to men in her family, so she had to train in secret. Unfortunately, she only managed to learn the basics. Every time she finished her routine and gathered her energy, the birthmark would reappear, so the maids often bullied her, forcing all the dirty and tiring chores on her, mocking her for being ugly, making her wash all the clothes alone, saying someone that ugly should at least be useful. But once they left, the girl stood firm and quietly began the Tai Chi stance. With a stomp, she shook all the clothes into the water tank. She spread her hands and began to stir the water, causing it to churn violently. No one expected that the art she used to do laundry was actually famous Tai Chi technique. With a gentle leap, she landed steadily on top of the water tank, channeling power through her feet, making the clothes swirl even faster inside. Then she injected inner energy into several tanks at once. With a soft shout, a burst of force exploded, and all the clothes were instantly cleaned. Turns out she was adopted by the family at a young age. The young master couldn't stand seeing her bullied for the birthmark, so he secretly taught her the family's Tai Chi. But as the heir of the family, he didn't follow their expectations to learn martial arts. Instead, he chose to study medicine, because after spending so much time with her, he hoped that mastering medicine would help him cure the birthmark on her face. And as she washed clothes over the years, she reached the peak of Tai Chi. But one day her training stirred too much noise, alerting the reclusive old master who was recovering in the back mountain. The legendary martial artist recognized the family's Tai Chi at a glance from her movements. He was shocked that such a young girl had mastered Tai Chi to this extent. To meet someone so skilled before his death moved him deeply. He eagerly asked who her master was. The girl hesitated, afraid that revealing it was the young master would get him in serious trouble. Just as she was struggling to respond, the old master suddenly dropped to his knees and asked to become her disciple. But before he could finish speaking, he collapsed from his injuries. The girl quickly called the young master for help, unaware that the man was actually his own ancestor. When the old master woke up, the young master suggested bringing him home for treatment. Upon learning the young master's identity, the old master hesitated, knowing that returning now would attract enemies to the family due to his condition, so he kept his identity a secret, and once again knelt before the girl, begging her to be his teacher. The girl panicked and stepped back, saying she was just a maid, not worthy of such honor. But the old master silently swore that once he recovered, he would abolish the tradition of only teaching men. He then promised to personally visit her again after he healed. Back at home, the second young master lashed out, mocking the young master for abandoning martial arts for medicine, calling him a disgrace. The girl shouted back, saying the young master's medical skills had already brought great honor to the family. This enraged the second young master. He jumped down from the second floor and slapped the girl across the face, then ordered his men to break her legs. At the critical moment, the young master shielded her. Furious, the second young master raised his hand to strike again, but the young master caught him mid-swing. Just as things escalated, their father arrived. The girl tried to explain, but the father cut her off, furiously accusing his son of wasting time with an ugly maid and being unambitious. The second uncle ordered the girl to get out of the training grounds to avoid ruining the male-only Tai Chi legacy. He commanded the young master